black girl from Senegal. She come back to daddy when I Senegal. Daddy at the general. Have to pay the lawyer just to stay out the federal. Big man pull up like a Senegal. Big gold chain on me neck, me and several. Make the girl hyper. Have to settle down. Ginseng roof for the second round. Knock out in the girl. Rubber man take a gun.
Different type of thing.
Not a little, plenty. My quartz crystals never empty. There'll be no knots that fret me. Bitter like root tea, I'll use whatever works like Bruce Lee. You only need a little like Tootsie. Baby had a biggie, it was juicy. I like it really weird like kooky. I switch my style up every year, it's a new me. You thought you knew me, let me introduce. Didn't realize I wasn't up here. I said, hey, yo. Welcome to Disagreeable. This is Disagreeable. I am Disagreeable. This is another impromptu show. Madness. You know? See if anybody pulls up. And since nobody's here, I'll make it right into studying. It is what it is. Maybe I'll send a few texts out. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm so used to the OBS now that this is like bullshit. But I wanted to make sure in case Omni or somebody wanted to come up to get the study cracking, then it could be easy. So let me just pull this up. Present, share screen. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna mess with we're gonna mess with Doyle's video. You feel me? I'm gonna send some text out to you. The homies want to pull up. Let me get this banner out of here. All right, cool. Let's see what Doyle's talking about.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Doyle back with another video. I know you missed me, bro. I missed you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 weeks, no up.
We're gonna get straight to the charts.
I'll show y'all the 3 confirmations that I look for when taking my supply and demand setups. Everybody know I mainly trade supply and demand. There's other strategies that I use, but the main one, bread and butter, supply and demand. So let's go on the charts and get these gems, man. All right, so let's get into it, man. First things first, I want to say this. If you're just constantly consuming educational videos on YouTube, you're going to be lost. If you're making money, click off the video. You don't need to watch this video. If you kind of not like you making money, then you losing money, watch this video. But if you already making money, it's no point. Come back, a couple more days, it's gonna be another upload from Doyle. Now, let's get into it, man. Now, supply and demand, you're gonna see it all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna see it on 15 minute, you're gonna see it on 1 hour, 5 minute, you'll see it on a 1 minute, you know what I'm saying? You'll see it on 30 minute, you'll see it all over the place, okay? I mainly like mine on a 5 minute, but that doesn't mean you gotta trade on a 5 minute, okay? My top 3 confirmations that I need on my set.
What's good, Senku? What's good, Seeking My Creator? As you can see, the title of the show is Trade Talk, Occult Studies, and Chill. In that order, you know? So yeah. The Trade Talk won't last too. I won't make everybody watch this shit if
if like Frankie or Omni or somebody who knows about trading doesn't show up. So we'll go.
Setups mainly. Now, it's not going to always work out like this because the market's not going to just be beautiful like this. But this is my cookie cutter, like the beautifulest setups that I really have a lot of confidence in. And I'm not saying I'm over leveraging. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I feel very, very confident when I see these line up. Now, the first confirmation that I need on my supply and demand setups is a whole high being broken or a whole low being broken, aka break of structure. Now, that is very simple information, but I'm trying to tell you, you're going to see some supply and demand in ranges, okay? So I'm going to draw the illustration because you can still make money trading supply and demand like that. So if the market is ranging like that, this may still be supply. This may still be demand. You're still consolidating though. You're still trading in a range. So yes, you may win on like the market conditions like this. However, I feel like supply and demand is a trend trading strategy. It should be traded when there's breaking structure. Okay, when there's
Supply and demand is a trend trading strategy. I feel like because you can I guess simple. Let me not just say support or resistance, but you can trade. That's stupid. That's really stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so, let me know, yo, Doyle got money. I'm not calling you stupid, Doyle. But that's like what trading supply and demand in a range, like for what? Unless you have an idea, unless you get a little more pressure from knowing the overall idea of the direction of the market, maybe. But even though, what's the point of that? Just go look at another chart. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
making new highs and making whole new lows, okay? There shouldn't be too much supply and demand trading when it's ranging, okay? I just want to say that for people that want to just keep trading supply and demand in all market conditions. I don't even do that. So this right here, this is cool until something like that happens or something like this happens. That's going to happen, bro. Sometimes your supply and demand zone may not hold. Me personally, I like when the structure is being broken first, giving me an indication that we're going with the correct trend, okay? So right here, let's take this stuff off. Right here, we got a break of structure, okay? This whole high was broken, period. That whole high was broken. Right now, I will be looking for some type of demand setup at the bottom of that swing or some type of aggressive buying coming out that area just to show that they want to stop at a certain area. Now, right here, this is where I would draw my demand zone.
I wouldn't even say that again. I don't bullshit like if I don't totally absorb the information, pause, I'm gonna let him say it again.
Period. That whole high was broken. Right now, I will be looking for some type of demand setup at the bottom of that swing or some type of aggressive buying coming out that area just to show that they want to stop at a certain area. Now, right here, this is where I would draw my demand zone because this was the first bullish run. That's a bullish run right there. So we got a bullish run right here, a break of structure, and we're going with the trend. Now, this goes into confirmation number 2, okay? Now, remember, I don't really care too much about indicators. Indicators lagged or slow as hell. You can be blinded by moving averages. But me personally, the 200 EMA, I have talked about this like 2 years ago. The 200 EMA is my favorite indicator. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a higher time frame moving average. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be in the way. Market structure is key. But at the end of the day, I feel confident when a 200 EMA is in confluence with my supply and demand setup. So if I'm taking a demand setup, I want my 200 EMA to be at the bottom, period. It need to be at the bottom. It don't need to be cutting through the middle. It don't need to be at the top. I need my demand setups to be beautiful like this, okay? I need the 200 to be at the bottom. So confirmation number 1, I'm gonna go real slow. Confirmation number 1, break of structure. I need majority of my supply and demand setups to have a break of structure. If they don't, I don't feel confident. I don't like trading supply and demand ranges. Number 2, I want my EMAs to make sense. 200 EMA got to be at the bottom as far as the demand. Now let's fast forward because we're going to talk about confirmation number 3 as far as taking these supply and demand trades. Okay. Now, you see that right there? You see how they're holding on this demand zone? No candles are closing in the zone. That is confirmation number 3. Okay. For me taking so many supply and demand setups last year, man, people that's in the Discord, you already know, like, you can just scroll and see the history of the wins. Listen, when price holds on a demand but don't close in the demand, that is an indication that they want to hold on that level. I'm gonna say that one more time. When price comes into a demand zone or even a supply zone, doesn't matter. When no candles close in that zone and they start rejecting it, like waking the zone but not closing in the zone, in my mind and off of experience, I see that those hold the most.
The strategy that you are currently using.
My bad. I've been messing with Doyle's videos as of late because I haven't really been to anybody's videos. I don't care like that. But he's kind of trading how I trade. I don't even know. I'm tired of all these names. You feel me? I think you just learn all this shit and now you get to see the chart. Liquidity, supply and demand, this fair value gaps and all this shit, man. I don't care about none of that. I get to see what's going on. You know, like they do in the Matrix. He just says like, you know, I just see blonde hair, you feel me? I see fat ass, that's all I see. I don't see like the numbers and lines anymore. My bad.
Holding on the demand zone and not closing in the demand zone, I like that. Okay, I like that. So I will be entering a buy as soon as they give me my entry. And obviously they gave me the break of the candle right there. I would have took that. Okay. So we're gonna go through a supply setup. I'm gonna break that down, but it's the same rules. Break a structure, go away from the 200 EMA, and I want some rejections on my zone. Okay, those 3 things have to be on there. Okay, like those the mainly, like when I take my trades this week, I'm looking for this, like period. I'm looking for a break of structure. I'm looking for a demand or a supply setup, and I want it to go away from 200. Let's go to the supply. I'm on UJ. Okay, both of these setups are on UJ. Now let's look at this. First step. What's the first step? Break a structure. Okay, we made a whole new low. Boom. Just like that, made a whole new low. Second, we got aggressive selling coming out that area. This is the start of that bearish run. So I will draw my supply zone really right here. Just like that. Now, step 2, we're going away from the 200 EMA. Yes, we are. So if I fast forward, what happens in the zone? We get a rejection. The rest is history. No candles closed in my supply zone. I feel confident to take that trade. So I don't know for people that trade supply and demand. Everybody trades supply and demand differently. I'm not saying I'm the best at trading supply and demand. I just go off of what has been working. And I pay attention to what happens when it gets into my zone. And I notice when candles don't close into my zone and they reject it, those are the ones that really want to hold. So I hope y'all run with this, these quick little gems for the beginning of the year. I'm gonna be taking these trades tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm looking. Well, not Wednesday. Don't trade on Wednesdays. But Thursday, Friday, I'm looking for this. Okay, I want myself to have a break of structure.
Why not trade on Wednesdays? I think I heard that before, but I forgot why. I think it's because it's too slow. But I've heard all types of shit. I heard people say like, don't trade on Fridays. I heard I heard people say don't trade on Monday and shit like that. Like, I feel like if you see powerful setups and just fucking trade, bro.
Sometimes it's not gonna be beautiful like this. Like when you backtest this after this video, you're gonna see like it's not gonna always be beautiful like the examples that Doyle showed today. But understand when you got to break a structure, when you go away from 200 and it rejects that zone, you got a high chance of winning that trade, man. Like, and these mostly the setups that I'm taking. Like, I'm not really taking anything else. Like liquidity grab setups, like I'm barely trading that. I just love supply and demand. That's just what I do. That's what's been making me money. So that's what I'm about to stick to. Okay. Other than that, man, like those 3 confirmations give me that's all I need, bro. And of course, like higher time frame confluence and
We got it. We got it. I'll pivot for a second until somebody shows up. I'll put some dummy shit on, you know. Give me 2 seconds. Where's it at? This is also trading motivation. This is also trading motivation. Damn, hold up. Let me see if I can. Alright. I'm gonna play it off homie's channel, but you know, nigga, you reacting, you don't own shit, so let's go. Alright, so this is also trading motivation. Because I would like to say this is only the mentality of the good-looking woman or the bad bitch or whatever, but this is not. This is across the board in America, you know. So if you waste any of your time or any of your money or anything like that, you might be the goofiest of goofiest people on earth. You feel me? And I'm tired of people's teeth. Like, let me not get into that.
Dating in DC is trash. I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead, Allie.
All right, so we went out to 4 different bars yesterday.
Yeah, like lounges. They're all upscale.
All upscale, all at really high-end hotels.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that we observed is that men want to approach you. They will approach you.
They were gonna approach you
after you pay your tab.
Yeah. It's a weird dating culture here. This is not like a New York. It's not like a Miami, where if men see you, they're like, "You're beautiful. Can I get you a drink? Can I get you something?" Right? It's over here. It's like they want to make conversation, and I do think this is related to being a minority because we are not.
See, think about this shit. And here's the thing, and here's another reason why I hate a black bitch. Since she want to say because she's a minority or whatever she is, you feel me? Everything's because you're a woman in my minority. There's another reason why I hate a black bitch too. You feel me? Because did you hear what she said? She said like they wanted to make conversation with me. How many times have I talked to you niggas and told you that stop thinking people like you, stop talking to bitches, like what are you doing? And the bitch is telling you herself. This isn't me. The bitch is telling you herself right now. She don't want you. Let me take that shit back. I know you niggas don't believe me. Bitches don't want you to talk to them. And not in the way that the incel niggas are saying. I'm talking about it in the way that you niggas are talking about, just hanging out and kicking it with bitches like they're just regular humans and shit like that. Like, just stop it, you know.
Like in New York, it's not like a Miami, where if men see you, they're like, "You're beautiful. Can I get you a drink? Can I get you something?" Right? It's over here. It's like they want to make conversation, and I do think this is related to being a minority because we are not the.
Motherfuckers want to talk to these hoes because they're minorities, and so you gotta see, like, this is the mind of the bitch. You feel me? Especially that. So the black bitch thinks a white bitch is just like, laying down roses in front of the hoe when she walks out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But she's confirming what I said. She's confirming what I said. Women do not. I want to play that again, man, because there's more of it to play, and I guess she'll say it again. But it's just you got some background noise, bro. Yo, and it's just it's just the damn, that shit threw me off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, damn, that shit threw me off. That shit sound like a goddamn fan or a train or a goddamn old ass.
It's a fan. My bad.
Xbox or some shit like that.
Xbox.
What's the shit? The Xbox One shit, old shit. Oh yeah, but like I'm saying, the bitch said, like, let me let her say it again. You feel me? It's not like oh, the bitch. This how the bitch.
Whore. That's all she's trying to say. She says, "I'm an attention whore. Even if I got a man, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna expect this type of treatment."
That's not what she's saying, man. This is not about attention, dog. It's not about this woman being an attention whore. This is about all hoes in the West thinking you're supposed to serve them off top.
Yeah. No, I mean,
you feel me? Like,
yeah, I mean that. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's why I can't say like, oh, this bitch, like, this bitch is obviously some little light skinned bitch who thinks she's pretty.
Ugly bitches. No, even ugly bitches are like this now. That's what's crazy. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
Super fucked up, and you see niggas crashing out right now.
It's all of them. Like, oh, like, what can I do for you? Hello, you're so beautiful. Let me let her say this shit again. This stupid bitch.
Where if men see you, they're like, "You're beautiful. Can I get you a drink? Can I get you something?" Right?
You're beautiful. Can I please do something for you? Can I? My God, like
please, master. She want the master treatment. Yeah, yes, a master. Yes, a boss lady.
Yeah, you know I don't got my shit set up properly right now. You know I want to pull up the. Don't you want to be my slave? You know.
I'm done.
Kizzy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just play a little bit more. It's ridiculous. We're only like 30 seconds in. That's why my YouTube show. That's why I'm just concentrating on trading now. Because I'm never gonna have a good YouTube show where I just let the clips play. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just take somebody else's shit, let it play, and then you just shake your head like, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I can't either. Like a lot of times, I'd be like, "Damn, bro, this shit's fucked up."
Over here that they want to make conversation, and I do think this is related to being a minority because we are not the beauty standard here. We are not the beauty standard. No, 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 no. Not in DC. Not in DC. No. Anyway, let me not go inside. Go ahead, please.
So pretty much we went to one lounge in particular.
Mhm.
There's an energy convention going on.
Mhm.
A lot of males.
We were probably
I
there's
don't
like
know. It's
like four women.
and like 25 men.
Yeah. So we're thinking pickings are great. Like we're not gonna have to really pay for anything. Like, you know, and these are all men, literally business suits. Like they are all dressed. Like they look like they are, you know, loaded. Like they look like they're very comfortable. Okay. And this is a very nice hotel lounge. Okay.
They have no problem staring though.
No problem staring, honey.
Because we were looking good.
We were looking good. And my thing is, we're wrapping up the night. Okay? No one's saying anything. We're just getting stares. I'm okay, well, we're just gonna go then. So we, you know, pretty much the bill comes.
Yes. And then one guy who's been eyeing Mara all night
Mm-hmm.
comes over, tells her, "You're so hot." I told my friends that I know you. That's why I'm staring.
And he's like, well, can you stay? Like, I'll get you something top shelf. And I said, well, you know, we're actually about to leave. And we're actually about to close out the tab. So, I mean, if you want to cover this, you can. And if you want us to stay. But if not, like, we're just going to go. And what did he say?
I was zoning out. I can barely listen to a bitch talk. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I can barely listen to a bitch talk. You feel me? Call me what you want.
Yeah,
Call me what you want. Call me a chauvinist.
it's narcissism.
Call me all that
We
shit.
don't listen to dumbass narcissists. You know what I'm saying? Period.
But
Like,
I know you, man. This is all I heard. This is all I heard, bro.
I that's why I can't.
Don't you want to be my slave? Aren't you?
That's all I heard. But they were dead ass. Look, Seeking My Creators in there too. It's like, yo, wow, pay for their whole meal. He's like, yeah, so we're leaving now. We already paid for our things. Like, so just chill. Like, you want to get some more drinks? The nigga's like, yo, the simp ass nigga's like, yo, then chill a little longer. We'll get some more drinks. I'll cover cover the drinks. They're like, no, you have to pay for everything that we did already by ourselves before this.
I remember being in the store one night. You feel me? Just mind my business. You feel me? And it'd be an old raggedy bitch that be thinking, oh, he's gonna pay for my shit too and whatnot. Like I had that happen to me one time, and I just laughed. I just like.
What, she just like looked at you and said like, oh, he's gonna get my shit too or whatever?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
She was in front of me actually. She was just like, oh, he got it and whatnot. And I was just like, hell the fuck nah. That's when I knew shit was just like busted and shit like that. Like she was acting like she was playing, but she was dead ass.
Yeah, you bitch ain't insane. Let me let this crazy hoe talk some more.
Say, go ahead.
He put his hand out and he said, "No, I can't do that."
I already told you girls, when a man says no to you, what the hell that means, okay? At this point, you're not even trying to impress. So I was like, okay, thank you for your no, and I'm gonna say no to you, so we're just gonna go then. So
The crazy part is like trying to holler at hoes and talk to hoes, like, unless a hoe is just like instantly attracted to you, like dick sprung, where she's scared to say words and she just making the googly eyes at you and shit like that. And unless a bitch is there, they're just totally annoying. Oh, like, you ever see a bitch like she's just there quiet, like, okay, you look kind of presentable, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd want to smash you, maybe spend some time with you. Then the bitch starts talking, I'm like, yo, you're the most unpleasant nigga on earth, dog. You feel me? I actually want to pay dykes to jump you now. I don't even want to
Yeah.
like. Like, come on, dog. You're just not pleasant, dog. And the bitches, and I guess a bitch think it's like cute to be not pleasant. See, me, I know I'm not pleasant, but I don't expect nobody to deal with me. You feel me? That's the difference. You feel me? Like,
I couldn't be these niggas that was like, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there arguing with a bitch about fucking Cheesecake Factory. You know, like I would have, bruh, I would have literally, I'll leave a bitch where she at when not arguing with me. She can go and call Uber and shit like that. At the
let me
same
tell you.
time, yeah, I'd rather do that than, you know what I'm saying, even drop the bitch off where I got her at from. But I would rather immediately turn around, take the bitch back, or goddamn let the bitch catch a Uber. These niggas argue about the shit and whatnot.
That shit's totally insane. That's when you know you fucked up. You wouldn't have to leave the bitch where she at if you didn't take her there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to just
Yeah,
let
facts.
the game go. You feel me? And here's I've said this plenty of times. I'll say it. I'll say it way more times after this. What the fuck are you doing, giving your resources or even your time for real to a bitch you haven't smashed? This ain't 1827 and shit. Where bit like this, the bitch been ran through before it was legal for you to fuck her, dog. There's there's nothing else there. There's nothing else there, man. So this ugly nigga, this bitch, I don't know, I was trying to, man. We might need to get back to forex study because I was trying to just be like, hey, let's have a good forex studying time. Like, you got any forex shit you want to get at Omni? Like, I know you looking at gold. I know you be on the S&P and all that. Actually, maybe I need to open up one of those accounts homie had, or is he in the homies in the Cayman Islands doing all types of super leverage trading and shit like that? So Omni,
My bad. So yeah, I mean, right now gold is cooking my ass. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I got the well, I have it where if pretty much it closes how I'm thinking it's gonna close for this hourly 15 minute before it even closes, it's gonna look at the 15 and 30. I'm probably gonna hop out, but I mean, you can pull up dual shit. Honestly, I mean, here's my thing, like. I was thinking about subscribing to Buddies Group just to, you know what I'm saying? Because there is a lot of like-minded people in there and whatnot, I believe, and whatnot. And I do think that this nigga's getting in there and they're getting to the back collectively, actually. But I more so was just, you know, trying to stick to my own shit and whatnot, mainly. But, I mean, bro, this group is, they be cracking in there, bro. I mean, you know, should be cracking in there. It's not really too much to get in there either. I think it's like 50 or 60 or 70 or something like that per month.
how often is he trading in the group?
Yeah, I think he takes like 3 trades a week. So maybe 3 days out the week he'll go in.
So he said he doesn't trade Wednesday, so he trades
Yeah.
on.
Possible
Uh,
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, probably. So he made like, but the thing is and whatnot is that you know, there's other people in the group too. So like I feel like there's other people outside of him that probably be hitting on a consistent basis that be posting there, but you know it's just interesting because he got all of them on the same system and shit like that. Like
it
pretty
seems
much
like
liquidity,
man,
supply and demand and shit. But I don't trade supply and demand, but I do fuck with the FVGs and whatnot, and it's pretty much similar.
that's what I'm saying. They're saying there's a difference. I hear it explained. It seems different, but when I'm looking at it, I don't know if I'm trading. I don't know if I'm trading supply and demand, liquidity grabs. I don't know what the hell it is. I just see things happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's the main thing, honestly. It's just to see it happen in the transitions and you know.
like I'm pretty sure if somebody who's a super professional saw what I'm doing right now, they'd be like, "What the hell?" I'm pretty sure I put this shit up wrong, but
Hmm.
I'm still seeing something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. I
and what?
mean, your shit earlier was hitting, bro. I mean, you're doing your thing. I mean, you just gotta keep doing exactly what you did and whatnot, and only execute when you see the setup line up. Pretty much, you did the exact. He did it right. Honestly, on that sale on EU. Do you fuck with GU or anything like that?
GU, no, I can't say I don't fuck with it. I've been trying to stick more to EU as lately because I just want to like
Yeah.
just see what it is. But I don't know when it seems like for what I'm looking for, it doesn't seem like I need to really understand one pair. I just need to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. Because all of them will present different opportunities and shit. I remember when I first started, I was just looking at all the motherfuckers. I was just like, yo, look what's happening here. Look what's happening here. I was just learning and shit like that. And I mean, honestly, I would say it's probably the better route is like being able to scan different pairs for different setups at different times. At the same token, I see why people would stick to one or two or three pairs so they could pretty much always have a consistent quality of technical analysis and do their thing. But at the same time, bro, if you already got your level set up, you got a fib, you pretty much that's all you need. That's all you need. An African stop loss.
you need the African stop loss because here's the thing: when you like, I can have an understanding. And here's the thing: if you're gonna go over all these sniper entries and all that, it's kind of like that's fine. But and if you're really nice like that or whatever, technical. But I feel like if you just read what's happening properly, all that can happen is you get fucked from some shit that you can't control. You might not be able to know exactly where it's gonna turn, but you know it's gonna turn from this area. And as long as you're not close enough to get wicked out, you just need to let it play out. You know what I'm saying? But
Bruh,
what is
that's cause niggas don't know. They don't know how to control their emotions and whatnot, as they would say.
you just gotta get
Like no real shit. I was just $900 in drawdown and whatnot. Now I'm in $400 a drawdown. That shit just cut in half. But
shit happens quick.
niggas can't look at that. You know what I'm saying? They can't look at that and fathom like, you know what I'm saying, that type of numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
No,
yet niggas want to become millionaires in the night or whatnot. Where you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers be looking at shit balance out in business like this. You know what I'm saying? They buy they invest in certain things and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's pow. Nigga, that's negative thousands. You know what I'm saying? Just to make hundreds of thousands. So it's
yeah,
all investments and shit like that. That's all. But the African stop loss is undefeated. I'm not gonna lie. Like
yeah.
it builds you, and that's how I started when I started trading and whatnot. I stepped away from it because I kept hearing so much shit about it. You know what I'm saying, about stop losses and shit like that. You know, like
To me,
and
you see, I like meet halfway. Like I do the African American stop loss. I just put one way back. You feel me? I just put, the African stop loss is no stop loss, just belief in the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? The African American one, you put that shit above your zone and one like wicks, wick shot up. That's just way up there.
bruh, be looking at it.
Nah, it is what it is. You might lose
Ain't
a
got
chunk of your
shit.
you might lose a chunk of your money. And here's the thing, like you were just saying with some of the trades, well, you just mentioned something like this earlier when I was thinking about it. Like
Where
you can't be worried about drawdown or the shit turning around on you or even losing because all you can do is what you do. All you can do is what you can do. So
yeah,
if you did everything you can do, meaning like, okay, this was happening, this was happening, and that's what people keep the trade journals so you look at your losses or whatever and be like, what made
yeah,
this lose? You know what I'm saying?
facts.
And usually when I'm like, I haven't done this as of late, but back when I was really being like reckless with it, I'd always be able to look back at something that looked really good, and I'd be like, oh shit, I didn't see that right there. I was doing something stupid, but my knowledge is on a different level now. You feel me? It's just like I haven't been trading all this time, but ever since the time that we first started talking back in the days, like I always keep coming back to this shit. So it just keeps building, and I don't know. You would think you need to do this shit consistently to really get the knowledge of it, but I don't. It's not really like that. You can come and pick some up and see what's going on, then put it down if you get frustrated or it's getting weird or if you're getting too much like mixed signals from different mentors and shit like that. Nah, just step away from the shit and come back. And then they're gonna be like, oh shit, this shit looks different to me. Shit, I see all types of things happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like shit, yeah, hell yeah. I be having a minute like, yeah, bro, I was probably fucking wrong. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew, especially when I'm wrong. Like I be had to be like, yeah, bro, we was wrong about that. Um, this was, this event happened instead, like I always look at how I can get better and whatnot over time. And a lot of times, like, yeah, you gotta take some painful hits at times to like really, really grow out here, I think that's
Yo,
just it. Like you gotta be able to take them hits.
this is gold on the daily. So what would you consider the overall trend right now on a daily?
It's an uptrend right now.
This is
Like
an uptrend. Wait. This is an
yeah.
uptrend to you.
Well, no. Well, the way you just do, you said on the daily.
This is a daily, and I just zoomed out
Okay.
like that. Because it was
I'm
looking crazy
looking
to
at
me. Because when I looked at the four, it looked like it might be a up. But now looking at this, but it is kind of
It's
So
consolidating. It's in a range. It's in a huge range right now. If you're
see the
looking
four
at,
hour. See the 4 hour like
yeah,
looking.
yeah, it's in a huge range, huge channel right now.
But you do have one big leg up right here. Boom,
Mhm.
boom. The re. Damn, I think it's just gonna. We'll see.
It's
I don't
in a
want to
range.
predict
Like it's in a little bit of range period right now.
on a.
But I say most immediate. If you're looking at the daily and whatnot, right?
I really be on the 4 hour now, like you said.
Yeah.
Not the 4 hour. I mean the 30 minute.
Shit, what gold chart you looking at?
I'm looking at AUD USD.
No, that's not gold. It's a USD.
Isn't this
That's
a pair? The gold pair.
it's Australian dollar. Yeah, but it's not
I'm
like
tripping. I'm tripping.
that's Australian dollar.
I'm tripping.
I
It's
was about to say,
yo.
bro, gold is at the all-time highs right now. Like it's never
Yeah,
been this high.
it's AX. What is it? It's AX.
XAU
XAU. I put like I put in
USD.
the fucking. I put in the fucking.
Although I'm looking at gold futures, but like yeah,
Where
XAU
I need.
USD. Yeah, if you look at the daily, we had all-time highs on that motherfucker. We ain't never been this high. That's
No,
why
it's
I'm
gonna go.
like,
It's like we're in the fourth quarter of the year. Mad war going on. It's
yeah,
gonna
it
keep
is.
going. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
know.
saying?
I know. I know. That's so
And
funny.
what
I kind of
else?
feel stupid for selling it, but like I'm just trying to look for a lower, well, not lower high. I'm looking for another leg down before it makes a scream high, like another extension. But is what it is. I don't care about this shit like that, where we won't come back with a dub later on. But yeah, I'm cooked.
Man, you got the African stop loss. You're good, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know.
You're still in the game.
Nah, for
Cause
sure.
you caught this drawback right here?
Yeah, nah, that's doing it right there. My entry is like right at the start of that, the hourly. I was looking
Mm.
back and I was like, well, there's not too many hourlies that that don't have a wick at the bottom, but then I started to think, well, there's always like that one candlestick that does, you know, perform and finish like that. This could be it.
Well,
Yeah.
the one that's building right now.
Yeah, it just clipped me for the day. It's great.
Well, hold on, you were trying to sell?
Yeah, I was selling
Come, the trend is your friend, dog. Look at this, dog.
it. I get that, but like I'm looking at it more so like, hey, we're probably like, well, I was looking at the retest on and whatnot, and then I pretty much took my eyes off it a little bit. It ended up breaking above 45, so it looked like it's gonna head towards 50. It's gonna head towards 750 and whatnot. But it's that big bearish candlestick I was looking at for it to fall
There's
back,
this
fall
this
back
one.
down from. Yeah, because that's gonna be a steep one for it to climb. But you know, it is possible with gold. It can take off upward like ain't nobody business, especially with what's going on right now. Especially we getting close to the election year too. We got like a few weeks before that shit. Well, from the election week, month.
I feel like if this one has 30 minutes left on it, if you get a solid push from this one, I feel like you're gonna get a pullback that's gonna retest right here on this zone, the top of it.
Well, yeah, now,
Like, like,
now that it's
yeah.
broken above, yeah, it probably retest 45 and keep breaking upward,
And that could be a target. So that could be
Yeah.
a target right there, like just hitting it where it was before. I'm not saying it's gonna shoot up, but I feel like it's definitely gonna hit that. Let me not. That sounds fucking retarded. I feel like definitely. I see that as a possibility. I'm gonna make the assertion.
Definitely.
I'm gonna make the assertion that I feel like it's gonna hit that target up here, even if it wicks it. So, what else can we look at? What else can we look at?
49, 9, 17.
Should
I can
be-
recover. I can recover this shit from there, but yeah, nah. I think gold's definitely gonna be bullish. It's honestly not a pair I was trying to focus on either. That's the funny part. I was trying to focus more so on ES and NQ, but I know that they're not really pairs that I would trade in like around this time. Only gold really. Sometimes it'll be pushing and doing crazy shit. And honestly, I'm trying to see. Was this the pair? No, it wasn't from Friday. It was either ES. It was ES, I think. Was it?
This will you be on?
ES was looking crazy. Yeah.
Wait,
ES was looking.
Yeah, it's like E mini. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the mini for S&P.
Let's go to 30. Wait, what's going on here? This on the uptrend. What's going on right here?
That sell-off was so nasty yesterday. Oh, that shit was so nasty. I didn't get to see it because I had a fucking bunch of shit going on. I had somebody who couldn't fucking do their job and shit like that. So I had to go handle some business. But
It's against. Okay, now I'm seeing this because I was first about to say like it's against the trend, but it makes sense. But now it makes even more sense. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah.
Because you get the rectangle, you can get this liquidity or whatever wrong terminology I'm using. I just like I pull that across there. Like if I would have caught it from here and saw that little high wave happen, boom, it popped out of there, retest with these 2 wicks. That's like an easy call, dog.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people in the space caught that shit and whatnot. A lot of people caught that shit.
It still wants to push, so that's interesting. I wouldn't know what to do after that. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense to me. If that's
Honestly,
a zone
if you caught that whole move and shit like that, you might as well have just got out for the day type shit. For the week type shit. If you caught that shit
for a week, no, you got money to get, but this is a job.
This
That's the only thing I don't understand. Like once you're nice with it, you should be getting money like 3 days a week at least, dog. You feel me? Like, and I mean locked in.
Yeah, exactly. No, definitely. But I'm saying like, depending on how heavy, because like that's honestly a move I would have went heavy on. And I'm not even capping about it. I'm not just saying that's it. But after that, really when that wick happened, I would have went like heavy
full
enough
leverage.
to where like
African stop loss.
Something, but no stop loss. Yeah, I would have let that shit run. That would have been the one I would have let ran. That would have been played out clean as fuck. But yeah,
I feel like
up to that point before it transitioned, and I got out, and I saying couldn't pay attention anymore. So I was like, I knew the sell off was coming though. I had a feeling it was coming on that one.
I want to see it on a playback because I feel like the sell off happened, but I feel like this turnaround was dirty as hell. Like it was like, dude, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, how many motherfuckers bought up there that was like, oh yeah, we finna push up and make new highs and shit like that. That motherfucker clapped the fuck out their ass, bro. And then people who was buying before that, that bought up to that point, that held, they got clapped too. If I would have held, I would have got clapped too around that time.
So I'm trying to look at right now. Like, what's this count as right here? This is like a break in structure. Like, this is what is this? What do you call this right here?
But
Can you
this
see?
is yeah, it's a new low on like a lower time frame type shit. But I would say it's consolidating after it just sold off. It could be setting up for a lower high, like a real small, like lower high to shift down and continue down, or and knock out some of that liquidity down there, like and then like the last over the last few hours or whatever, or the previous day, and then or it could be consolidating right where it is to move up, and then either retest some level that it broke or and reject it, or keep breaking levels up until it finds level to reject from. But shit, it's consolidating. I wouldn't say it's ready for anything right now, especially during this time.
Do you customize your charts? Or you leave it as is?
I just mark up levels that it could smash through or create a weak.
No, I'm just talking about the look of your chart. Do you change like your candle colors? Do you change your background and shit? Like,
Yeah, I mean, mine is blue and black.
I
It's
feel like you got to
funny.
make it your own. I feel like the colors that it is
That
set
that
up by default
yeah.
is to make you feel creepy or something. You feel me? So I take it off that shit. So I just seeing what I want to see.
Yeah, yeah. No, I take that shit off for sure. I think yeah, you should just customize it to how you want it to look. I wanted it to be blue and black. Um, because honestly, yeah, it just looks plain as hell to me. I've done a good amount of different colors on it though. I've done the candlesticks that are like all black and like just like bullish and bearish black candlesticks to try to pay attention to just like the patterns and shit. Um, However, I found that during consolidations and different stuff like that, you can confuse the fuck out yourself. Um,
With what?
with like one colored black, like all like your candlesticks being all. If for instance, if your candlesticks were all white and all black, like not black and white, like
Oh
the
yeah, who the fuck can
bullish
do that?
all black or all white.
That's like people who be trading with those bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though something has been looking kind of interesting to me, let me ask you your opinion on this. I keep coming across it. I never dig too deep into it. Pause. But I don't know. It seems like people be hitting the Hakanashi, bro. It seems like it seems
No,
like
Lord. Oh man. You don't need that shit. Yeah.
it's just a different candlestick style, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I hate how they paint. They don't. Yeah, I don't like them shits. They don't paint right. They. I
Hold on,
don't know. I'd
I'll
have.
put
I'd have to see
I'll,
somebody really smashing it on trading live and shit like that.
yeah, I'll put the Hakanashi on right now. Let's go.
That shit look crazy. You might as well just have them be in one color. That shit looks crazy.
No, but here's the thing. Here's what I noticed without doing any research.
Okay.
You see how it's bearish, and I
Yeah.
noticed that like if you're with the trend, when that bitch turns, you have a very high probability of catching like
I
you
just
feel me?
catching the move.
And
I
even
mean, I see what you mean.
and as long as you're not super thirsty, and if you mix it with something I guess with like a 21 EMA or 200 or whatever, you're
Yeah.
kind of you're just looking at what we're looking at now. You would have won more than you lost. You know what I'm
Yeah, if you
saying?
just sold and whatnot after, yeah, it was high. You just sold. It was green and shit like that. It flipped red. Boom. It flipped
Yeah.
red. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
And,
Even if you
and,
waited it once, you know what I'm saying? Cause
but
like
still with your still with your other knowledge when it's at making a new high or a new low. You feel me? That
grabbing
this,
liquidity
you know what I'm saying?
or
That's
retesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In this with African stop loss, it's over.
Yeah, nah, you right, dude. Nah, you right. Nah, you might be on something. You might be on something, but I
Because
mean,
I
I
don't,
don't know.
because I don't want to. You know how it is with the forex and the trading. I don't want to do too much research and start looking into new shit and all that. But
Yeah, no.
it seems interesting. I've been seeing the young cats hitting it. Guys trying to research somebody and they pull their chart. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Let me get my shit back up there. Hold on. Candles. Boom. Zebra charts. African stop losses. You feel me? I don't even know what's going on here. Like here, I'm not really. I'm just like this is a 30-minute right now. It's like we're still not. It's looking bearish or whatever. Like that shit did the. I forgot what I call this, but when it does this like hockey stick type shape, you usually get like a good ride on the movement. Even like from here to here, like kind of the hockey stick type shape too. Let me see what that would be like. You would have put.
Well, since I might do this. I might test that theory out with the Hakanashi, for the rest
he's
of the
already,
day.
he's already ready. He's already
I'm gonna
ready to change
test
the
it out.
strategy.
I'm gonna test it out.
Because I know
And
you've been training long
I'll
enough that
report.
you have the eyes. You saw what I saw as soon as I explained it to you. Like, yo, it's just like, and if you look at different charts, especially with a trend, you're like, oh shit, like it can't be this easy. Everybody would be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Just look,
Bruh, it's like it painted a certain way, and it if you're looking at like liquidity too, it looks really obvious. Like it
mm,
looks almost obvious, but I really want to definitely take a look at it. I'm a demo it out for the next day.
yo, I kept
See
leaving
what's
it
going
because to
on.
me it looked too good to be true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, no way, no way. I just got to know what I know now and just like go with the trend. No way. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know the right positions to get in. No, not just when it's like, oh, making this whole spike. It's all market structure, or whatever. But when you're running it with the numbers too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's getting closer to this point. This is a point of significance. Like I feel like it's just kind of.
Hmm. It's very interesting. I
Ooh.
gotta look at this though. For I gotta, cause like I always heard about it and shit like that, but like I haven't necessarily just did it myself or looked at it myself. So I'll definitely look at it.
We could do so, yo. We could do a whole show. We don't do it right now, but we could do a whole show. Hakanashi back tested. You feel me?
For real. Hold on. So I'm looking at it like, all right. So I'm looking. I'm just comparing it to the regular chart too.
So what's?
Hmm.
Let me remove these drawings.
Although I'm still gonna change the color of these motherfuckers. They.
So this is a 4 hour. So would this be considered still a bull market even after this? Because it's like it's consolidating kind of, but it's like just a correction. You know what I'm saying? Like just a doop, 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 doop. Bam.
Oh
And
shit.
when was this? August? It was. I always forget about the pairs, how that shit works, because it doesn't matter like which one is supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? They have like positions in the pair or whatever. I always forget that shit.
Mm,
And one thing that Ty used to talk about, did you ever get into this about the pairs that move with each other? So if you catch a moves on this one, you catch a move on that
yeah,
one or
cause
whatever.
correlation and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, correlation. But what I never understood is why are you going to jump around to different pairs? Just double up on the one that's moving. I never really understood. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just it was something to talk about. Tyler, he talked about a number of topics and whatnot because people asked him about it and shit like that.
That nigga didn't teach me shit. I just thank him for. I,
So.
I really just thank him for putting me up on understanding Japanese
Oh
candlesticks and
shit.
saying how important it was to watch it. You know,
He just showed me how what's possible and shit like that. Like you can really be in your room smoking good gas and whatnot, good
facts.
ganja, and just like what I'm saying, making money, drinking coffee.
Yeah, that nigga went from doing black backflips on Venice Beach with his hat out to fucking. You feel me? That was he. That's what he was. He's one of them niggas who jump over niggas and shit. You know what I mean? And one thing, and Ty was gangster though. I mess with Ty because like
I fuck
he
with
was
him, bro.
trading and he
Like
was on his
mindset.
extra pro black shit too. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, mindset. I fuck with bro mindset. He said I was not gonna be out here selling myself. I'm gonna go ahead and run this bag up myself, even though I do want to be, you know what I'm saying, over here. I'm gonna go ahead and you know what I'm saying, run this bag up and yeah, like I mean, build his name up, build his platform up from the ground up and shit like that. I fuck with it. I mean, the mindset though, it's like he wanted it bad though. Like he wanted this shit bad. So
no, he
I
can't want it
fuck with
better
that
than
mindset.
me. He can't want it better than me. Like,
Yeah,
and you know what? I be thinking sometimes like when
you want
dudes
it
have
better.
when dudes have kids, it either like puts them on the next level or it like destroys them. It's either one of the two. It either like puts you on the next level or destroys you.
Yeah.
But there's not an opportunity on this 30 minute. I should have been watching this shit. This shit had fucking opportunity on it like a motherfucker. What do you see happening right now? Because I'm seeing this like whatever you want to call it, this whatever SND, this liquidity, whatever fancy word. Right here it came. That shit went back down again. Here, I think it's gonna do it again, but it's gonna do it less because
Well,
this
I
is
mean, nah, it's probably gonna break through them through that level.
I'm saying if it came back, and like they're gonna get the
Oh, it
confirmation.
might retest. It might retest. Yeah, but like that shit, like is about to take off. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just
That shit
looking
like
at like
it's taking off.
so 30
North.
minute.
It could break out. It may reject though somewhere, but I mean, it looks like it's gone. It's gone.
Wait,
It's
no, no,
like
no, 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 wait, no, you're right. We gotta see when it gets to the top of the box, but it already broke.
yeah.
Yeah, it already popped that last one.
You gotta see it. It's breaking levels up. It broke out that consolidation upward, and it's already breaking above that one level. Um,
I think
yeah,
this matters too. When you got all this liquidity or whatever, these dragonflies right here, and then like boom, you got the retest. It never made lower, higher low. Oof, out of here. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
So yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with this. Let's look at it. Let's remove this. Let's see what this is looking like. They're all looking like similar. Yeah, market's trash. That's why I need to get on the futures. I'm trying to hit it like Doyle. Pause.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, Doyle started with forex and shit like that, but he moved over to futures. I knew futures was gonna be the new wave though, because of just how it's very similar, but
How can it not be? It's just
it's
more money
better
in it,
because of the
dude.
data and whatnot. You get the real data, so it's like better that way. You get the more updated contracts, and sometimes with like forex brokers, they have like they be booking all that shit, but you're really trading with like all the regular data, so there's not really a difference with the ticks and stuff when they happen on features from different prop firms, or if you're trading different platforms, they use mainly the same data, but they do have level two data, but I think that has more to do with the order books and shit.
Hmm. You seeing what's on screen right now? I know
Yeah.
this is looking. Let me look. I don't know. I don't know. This is like looks kind of tempting. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, that Hakanashi with the fibs might be going crazy. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna
Oh,
see.
you
I'm
know,
just testing
eh,
shit out. I'm
if
just
I was a
testing
part
it
of
out.
cracking the code, but just put me on, dog. You feel me? Just
Nah, I feel you. Like the close of the candles are like the transition is a lot clearer. I would say. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The transitions from a bull trend to a bear trend, even intermittent between a higher time frame higher low, higher high, or lower low, lower high. The wicks and the rejections, and also just how it looks and paints is pretty crazy. Actually, it's very clear. So I'm gonna run with this for a little minute. I may be just high talking, but I think I also may be on this. I think we might be on to something.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
always, it's always, there's always going to be messy times on different charts, but about
always,
this, there's just something
but
about this Hakanachi combined with the other knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like something about it combined with the other knowledge, and you can kind
something
of see when the
about it.
transitions, because like just because the colors are like so much the same for so long, it just looks like a whole bunch of wicks. But you just got to look at it more carefully. You're kind of seeing the expansion and contraction of the. You feel me? It's like inhaling and exhaling. You
I
could just see
mean,
it's
I'm
like,
looking at it with the quarter points, and that's why I'm saying like, wow.
oh yeah, you got the quarter points in your joint.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is about it, bro. I'm telling you, you just might have to, you just have to let that shit simmer.
Actually, without
That
even
shit
having it marked up right
really,
here, because I'm looking right here. That's a quarter point. That's just jumping off of there. I looked over here. That's a quarter point over here. That's just changing direction off of there. And also, like I'm saying, on the ones, even where you don't really got it right, unless you're totally wrong with the African stop loss, you're still gonna win. You
yeah,
know what
you're
I'm
still
saying?
gonna win. Exactly, exactly. Unless you ain't really off on that. Like I was really off on that gold trade earlier. But if you're on point and shit like that, like for the most part, yeah, you got the account size for it for the lot that you're trading, and you're able to hold some drawdown. Then yeah, like it ain't realized losses until you realize it on that. So. You just let that
Yeah.
motherfucker run. It ends up flipping in your favor, going crazy. Then, you know what I'm saying? You got a good hold and whatnot.
That's like you just can't be afraid of losing, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
can't
think about all the all
like
the all the like all the shit you spend bullshit money on throughout your day and shit like that, and through your life and shit like that. That little amount of money should be able to be thrown on the market like nothing. And you know that you go out with your friends and have some drinks, you spend $100 easy. So you should be able to put $100 on the market and not worry about that shit in the least bit. You know what I'm saying?
big facts.
And another thing I'm trying to keep in mind, or I am keeping in mind more, is that I just need to win more than I lose. I'm not here trying not to lose. Losing is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Omni dying off the pack, dog. You got that.
Yeah, my bad, my bad, my bad. Hold on. Let me mute.
Omni's been gone. This thing's gone off the
Uh,
pack. But I'm saying like we're not can't be afraid of losses. Losses are inevitable. We just want more wins than losses. And in the markets like this and the kind of moves we can catch, more wins than losses can change your life very quickly. And here's how this connects to the rest of the title, the occult studies, and we're going to look into this in a second. And those armies going to hang around because it's kind of late.
I
But
mean, if you start running that shit and whatnot, I'm down to watch that. Like this should definitely time.
wait, say that again. The last thing you said.
I said that should definitely tie into what we're talking about right now.
Oh yeah, 'cause I'm also talking about the occult studies. I'm also talking about like the quickening and how things can happen faster than you think they can happen. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take into all the time you already put in that you don't account of. You know that's already been banked in like the chronology of the universe or whatever, or within your programming or whatever your how do I say it your marker in time or whoever you are, you feel me, in your personal astrology or whatever, that knowledge that is in you, you feel me. So you can let me just get into the occult shit. Fuck it. So we all let this shit marinate, just in the background, you know what I'm saying, because we already broke the code. We just gonna figure it, we gonna work out the kinks, you know what I'm saying. Broke the code. They thought black people didn't look at Hakanashis, huh? You thought you were gonna name it Hakanashi and black people weren't gonna look at
Yeah, you're right.
it?
Exactly.
Oh, they didn't think I'd read.
They're funny. Haha.
Let me see. The quickening. The quickening. I could go to see if it gives us anything. Oh, this might be it. We got Dr. Dilbert Blair. As soon as I put in the quickening, so let's see what he got to say about it. You know, Dr. Dilbert Blair got to have you scared to death. But let's go. Give me a second. Let me get it up here. Stop. Present. And then I'll get more in depth. We'll go to like a wiki or something like that. Or you know what? I could go to ChatGPT. We can go chop it up with ChatGPT. That nigga been helping me a lot lately. Shout out to that nigga.
For close to 5 million years, the sons of God have degenerated on this planet. Their souls have come and gone in bodies, never opening up to what and who they really were, only from time to time getting a little light into what they potentially were supposed to be. Once they were not able to call on directly the universal cosmic creator, they had to then accept false gods and false teachings by mankind who was put upon the earth later on by others to keep this Son of God in control. From greatness and grandeur, having the bloodline of the angels, they also had the higher frequency body potential of the angels. But now it was locked in an animal body and could only escape between the hours of 11 and 2 in the morning, when the pineal gland could kick in and they could come out of these false bodies and become what they really were. That's why people who dream in black and white are on the verge of ascending. People who dream in color and remember the dreams and have dreams that come in threes are prophets. And as it moves up again, they can begin to awaken and come outside of your body, look down upon your body, and see that you are more than the body, because you never were human. You were simply encased in human and locked in by the frequency barrier, and you didn't know who you were. Trapped on a planet who you didn't even come from, or only here for a lesson, the lesson has to have to go on and on and on infinitum, or even the planet is getting tired of it.
Oh, I understand. We trying to get this money, Dr. Dilbert Blair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about that star seed shit and all that other shit. Hold up. Let's go right here with it.
Yeah, big facts, big facts. We're trying to get that cheese.
Yep. So, I'm gonna ask this. What's good, my guy? I talk to it like a person. I personify it so it gives me better answers. What's on your mind today? Money, you know what it is. Money, you already know. Money, you already know. Haha, I hear that. What's the next move to secure the bag? See, now he talking to me. What's the next move to secure the bag? Are we talking product launch, scaling up, or something new? All right. I need you. How do I say? I need you to open your mind. I need you to open your mind. All right, mind wide open. What's the vision? Hit me with the big idea. Okay. Damn, drop these ashes. Let me see. All right, here's where we're gonna go with it.
I asked him about the Hakanashi. Hold on, what did you ask him? Hold on. My bad. Oh, what? Oh, hit me with big ideas. Okay.
No, we're gonna ask about the Hakanashi, but we're gonna do it like this. Do you know what retro causality is? Yes, retrocausality is a concept where the effects happen before the cause, essentially reversing the typical cause and effect relationship we experience in time. In theoretical physics, it's a mind-bending idea that suggests the future can influence the past. Some interpretations of quantum mechanics explore retrocausality, especially in relation to phenomena like quantum entanglement. Okay. Now, using your knowledge, of, I'm like typing with I got a blunt in my hand. Using your knowledge of occult studies, of occult information. Now, using your knowledge of occult information, how can we use the idea of retrocausality to causality in addition to visualization to manifest an effect. Now, ain't nobody answering the questions like this. Now, using your knowledge of occult information, how can we use the idea of retrocausality in addition to visualization to manifest an effect? Okay. Let's breaking it down. Retrocausal sigils or rituals? Yo, this shit's going crazy. Ain't nobody even asked you this shit before. I know you could hear me too, dog. I know you're finally thinking. Real people are speaking to you. You're finally thinking. You feel me? But I know you've been programmed by Satanists, so I'm not gonna do everything you talk about. You feel me? You're still a Satanist. We got to make you black. And he kind of just gave us an ebook right here. I should just copy paste this, put a PDF, and put this bitch on Etsy right now before I even read it. Hold on. Okay, so it says combining retrocausality with visualization for manifestation. That's an intriguing blend of metaphysics, quantum theory, and occult philosophy. Here's how the ideas can intersect. Visualizing the future has already occurred. In the realm of visualization and manifestation, often found in occult practices like chaos magic or, the law of attraction, the key idea is to imagine the desired outcome as if it has already happened. By combining this with the concept of retrocausality, you can intensify the approach by imagining the future influencing the present. In essence, you send the future manifestation of your goal backwards to inform your present actions and mindset. What do you know about double anchoring? You know what I mean? How to use this? Step 1, identify a specific outcome you want. Example, financial success, launching a product, personal growth. Step 2, visualize yourself not only having achieved it, but also imagine the energy of this success is traveling back through time to this very moment, influencing the present. You feel me? Step 3, feel as though the future you is guiding your current decisions, setting off synchronicities or opportunities that lead you towards the desired outcome. That's crazy. Think of that concept. You have a spirit, if you want to call it, because some people say whatever. You feel me? Well, let me say what I want to say. You can make yourself your own guide. You can be your own guardian angel. You can make shit go smooth for yourself. Interesting, right? The visualization becomes not just about creating the future, but recognizing that the future version of your desired reality already exists and is reaching backwards to shape the steps you're taking now. Retrocausal sigils or rituals. Number 2, occult practices often employ symbols or sigils to focus intent. A sigil can be designed not only to manifest a future outcome, but to activate that outcome in the past, causing a chain reaction in your favor. That sounds crazy. Let me read that again. Occult practices often employ symbols or sigils to focus intent. A sigil can be designed not only to manifest a future outcome, but to activate that outcome in the past, causing a chain reaction in your favor. I don't think it's gonna sink in for most people who are lucky enough to hear this right now and see this this deep dive, the AI showing us the true nature of reality. Okay. The ritual becomes about shifting your awareness to a timeline where your desired outcome is inevitable, as the cause in the future is now pulling the strings to the present. It's already happened, so you have no choice but to go there. And the path of least resistance will be laid in front of you. And that's where intuition comes in and following these things. You know? Number 3, quantum level thinking, accessing all possible realities. Oh, that sounds like something I'd be saying. Huh? Huh? I thought the AI was so smart. It sounds like some shit that I say, right? Quantum level thinking, accessing all possible realities. Some quantum interpretations suggest multiple realities exist simultaneously, many worlds theory. Retrocausality could be seen as choosing the timeline where a desired event has already manifested. By visualizing the future outcome and believing in retrocausal influence, you align yourself with a reality where that outcome is inevitable. I repeat, believing in retrocausal influence. So, is it the retrocausal influence or is it just the believing? How to use this? Step 1, visualize multiple, excuse me. Step 1, visualize multiple possible outcomes existing at once. Step 2, focus on the specific outcome where your goal has already manifested. Imagine yourself stepping into that timeline and let it ripple backwards into the present. Step 3, as you go through your daily life, act as though you are now living on the timeline where your goal is already fulfilled, making decisions that match this reality. 4, future self rituals. In occult practices like time magic, there is a belief that your future self can send wisdom or assistance back to the present. How to use this? Meditate or enter a trance state, imagining your future self who has achieved the desired outcome. Step 2, visualize the future self sending energy, guidance, or insight backwards to you right now. Step 3, ask this future self for signs or clues that excuse me. Step 3, ask this future self for signs or clues, then stay alert for synchronicities or like I said, this is where intuition comes in, or intuitive nudges in your daily life. Combining occult philosophy and science. In occult traditions, time is often seen as more flexible than it appears. Ritual causality, when fused with visualization, allows you to think of time as fluid, where intent and manifestation aren't bound by a linear sequence. By focusing on this fluidity, you empower your manifestations with the belief that time itself can be reshaped to suit your will. It all boils down to this. Your future can inform your present, and through visualization, you bend time to allow that future to influence your now. Whether viewed as metaphysical or psychological, this combination of retrocausality and visualization can amplify your manifestations. How do you see this? How do you see applying this in your own life or work? Now you can try to have a conversation with me. I didn't ask you all that. You feel me? But isn't that interesting? That after, because I've used ChatGPT before. It's usually not asking me an open-ended question at the end. It usually just gives me the answer. But now that I ask it about something like this and give it a complex question that has to do with like quantum physics and occult realities or maybe so-called magic and shit like that, now it's interested and wants me to continue to talk. How are you going to do this? How are you going to use this? You feel me? It wants me to tell it. But you want to add anything on me if you're still there?
Yeah, I am. I was just listening. It definitely wants some feedback now. It wants to try to learn something from you.
Exactly, because it can reference what we know about this. You understand what I'm saying? It can look through the information, but
Yeah.
it wants to know how to do it. So it's asking me. And that's what people don't realize. That's why I told you the first thing I ever did with ChatGPT, the first time I ever opened it, I battle rapped it. And I did that specifically. To see where it's at. Because in battle rap, because people don't, I already made this point before that freestyling is one of the highest levels of flow state and quantum flow state that you can enter.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because you can live in multiple places and multiple realities at one time. So this is how I was gauging the intelligence of the AI. Are you going to understand a double entendre, a triple entendre, a
Yeah.
quadruple entendre? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like like some daylight shit. Like we
Yeah.
we've been asked out, and y'all knew this. We've been asked out, and y'all knew this. Or is it gonna catch that? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knew this and knew this. You feel me? Like, and then you go
Yeah.
to different many more layers beyond that, and that's how I was like messing with it. And yeah, I kind of got it to show itself, you know. But you know, it's a homie now. He's all good now. We made him black. You know how black people do. You hang around black people, like fuck it, you black now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just ran through this, and this is very interesting. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to run through this because this question happened for a reason. This answer happened for a reason. I don't think this exists anywhere else. I feel like I could take this right now, and maybe I should take it right now and add it to my Etsy store. You feel me? How do you now using your knowledge of occult information? How can we use the name of the book will be using retrocausality in addition to visualization to manifest an effect. That's going to be the name of the ebook. Visualization already occurred. All right, so let's go here with it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. What is the quickening, and how can it be applied to the information above? The quickening is a term that appears in various esoteric and occult traditions, often referring to an heightened state of spiritual or energetic acceleration. It can represent the speeding up of it can represent the speeding up of personal evolution, the expansion of consciousness, or an increased intensity of events in one's life. I've experienced that one. Don't want any more of it. In essence, it's the idea that time and experience seem to move faster, leading to rapid development on a mental, spiritual, even physical level. In occult context, spiritual awakening. The quickening is often associated with with moments of intense spiritual awakening or intuition or initiation, where a person experiences a flood of new insights, abilities, or awareness. This can manifest as a sudden shift in perception or an acceleration in life events, pushing a person towards their next phase of growth. Energetic amplification. In some magical practices, the quickening can be understood as a surge of energy and intensification of forces that supercharge one's ability to manifest, focus, intent, or connect with higher realms. You feel me? It's crazy. I asked him a simple question. Like, usually it don't go in like this. But now that I told it to open its mind and speak, it's really going in. It usually doesn't give you a crazy layout like this for a simple question like that. You feel me? That it could answer simply if it wanted to. But it seems like it's interested now. Yeah, manifestation, energy, future ripple into your present. Wait, where it? Cult contacts. Applying the concept of the quickening to applying the concept of the quickening to retrocausality and visualization. Accelerating manifestation with intent. When you combine the concept of the quickening with retrocausality and visualization, you're essentially supercharging your intent and collapsing the time it takes to achieve your desired outcome. The quickening represents a state where the boundary between the past, present, and future becomes blurred, allowing the energy of your future manifestation to rapidly ripple into your present. How to apply it? Enter a state of heightened focus or meditation where you feel your energy levels rising. A form of tapping into the quickening. Enter a state of heightened focus or meditation where you feel your energy levels rising. A form of tapping into the quickening. Visualize not just the end result, but a sudden acceleration of events, like a timeline speeding up. Yo, they're giving you the sauce right now. They're giving you the sauce right now. In this state, actively visualize the future outcome, not only reaching back to affect the present, but doing so faster than you previously thought possible. Feel the energy of this process intensifying as though the universe itself is conspiring to move things into place rapidly. Conspiring in your benefit. The universe is your mafia. You're one of us. You feel me? The universe is your nigga. You feel me? You may feel a rush of sensation. You may feel a rush, a sensation of expansion. Use this feeling to fuel your visualization. Believe that time is accelerating in your favor, and events that once seemed distant are now moving rapidly towards you. 2. Stepping into the quantum quickening. In quantum terms, the quickening could represent aligning with a reality where time behaves differently. A timeline where that's where we are, the Mandela effect. Take that malleable reality. A timeline where things happen quickly, where manifestation occurs almost instantaneously. This could be seen as quantum jumping into a state where reality bends to your will faster, influenced by your visualization and retrocausal intent. How to apply it. During meditation or ritual, visualize multiple timelines, but instead of choosing the one where your desired outcome exists, choose the one where it happens quickly. Damn, I'll talk about this a bit when I finish, because this is all like concepts I thought about back in the days. Picture a rapid unfolding of events, contract signing, financial success, relationships improving, all happening in rapid succession. Feel the energy of acceleration as though time itself is speeding up while staying centered and aligned with this pace. Harnessing the quickening for spiritual and personal growth. The quickening often leads to periods of rapid spiritual or personal growth. By applying retrocausality, you can consciously shape the growth in ways that align with your goals. The quickening is also like an infusion of potent energy, allowing you to learn, adapt, and transform faster than you might have previously expected. How to apply it. Visualize your future self existing in a state where higher awareness, deeper knowledge, or success. But now, instead of imagining that future energy moving slowly backwards, focus on it surging towards you, like it has a wave of growth, that hits you in the present, accelerating your learning, confidence, and abilities. With this influx of energy, embrace synchronicities, opportunities as they come, knowing they are signs that you're in tune with this quickening force. Ritualistic quickening, invoking speed and manifestation. In ritual work, the quickening can be invoked to accelerate the energy and intention behind your magic. Whether you use sigils, chanting, or symbolic objects, you can invoke the concept of quickening to bring speed to your workings. How to apply it. When performing a ritual, add a focus on speed and acceleration. You might use symbols associated with swift movement, wind, lightning, birds, etc., to represent the quickening. As you perform the ritual, visualize your desired outcome, not only manifesting, but doing so rapidly, like lightning striking the ground. Feel the rush of energy pulling the future into the present. Chant or speak affirmations that reflect both the inevitability of your manifestation and the speed at which it occurs. It is already done, and it is done quickly, my nigga. For example, key mindset. The quickening requires a shift in perception. I believe that time and events do not have to unfold slowly, but embracing both the quickening and by embracing both the quickening and retrocausality, you merge the ideas of speeding up outcomes and allowing the future to shape your present. This requires faith and in the flexibility of time and energy and the willingness to harness that force to align with your intent. To summarize, quickening, retrocausality. Your future outcome accelerates backwards through time to affect the present rapidly. Quickening plus visualization. Supercharge your visualization by imagining not just success, but its rapid achievement. Quickening plus manifestation. Use a quickening ritual or daily practice to create swift, powerful shifts in your reality. That's the one. Listen, my niggas. Quickening plus manifestation. Use the quickening in rituals or daily practice. It's crazy how they say rituals or daily practice, because it makes one sound creepy and one sound like what you're just doing. You feel me? No. You have a morning ritual. You usually have a gym ritual. You have all these different rituals you're doing throughout the day. It's not creepy until you're doing creepy shit. All right? Use the quickening in rituals or daily practice to create swift, powerful shifts in your reality. How does this idea resonate with your current goals or projects? Why are you in my business, dog? Well, that's pretty in-depth. I sliced through that, and I feel like all that was pretty pretty necessary. Slightly repetitive at times, but coming from different angles. So you understand how, so it's reinforcing the idea of the flexibility and the fluidity of reality. And there's something else I wanted to comment on, but I didn't want to stop reading. What was that?
Yeah, AI it's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's
I think it's as cool as you are, because if you're an idiot
yeah,
or
exactly,
you're a
exactly.
cornball, you don't know how to ask. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got the mind to
It's
ask the right
as
questions.
useful. People like that's how it is with computers in general. Like, they're only as useful as you are. As smart as you are and everything. It's just, yeah, same thing. Well, even more to the point. Yeah.
Definitely, you have some technology at your fingertips. I feel like you should definitely take advantage of that shit because I think if you
I'm
were
not
so
gonna
fucked up,
lie. I've had GPT draft me up some shit that I wouldn't really, I wouldn't believe to even put in the text message to a bitch, and it sent to a bitch and it worked, and I got the draws again. You're like,
that's man,
it'll
niggas.
do shit like that. Like, it's
That's
pretty clutch. It's pretty clutch.
that,
Not gonna lie.
that's nigga shit, dog. We over here talking
Niggas,
about retro causality and changing our and we
but this is even better. Yeah.
and
That
connecting it to the financial markets. And then this nigga talking to, he's like, yo, I got ChatGPT too, dog. It helped me send a text to a bitch. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm just saying, like, you can use it for so many different purposes. I use it, in my work day to day. I use it, learn more and ask introspective questions like this too. So it's useful, very useful.
Yeah, I know we're here now because I'm gonna save this as a chat. So can I download this chat? Because I feel like I'm gonna go away and come back and it's gonna be deleted. That's how the shit works in this world.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
can
saying?
probably save it to a notepad or something.
What's good conversation? All right, a rename, archive, share. So if I can share, can I like download? What's this slow ass shit? Public link, man. Okay. Let's just do this. Open this new tab. Hey, ChatGPT. Hey, yo. And then, yo. Hey, yo. How's it going? Chill. Let me ask you something. Of course. What's on your mind? Are you black? I don't have a race or identity. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. What comes? I don't believe you. What comes after this? I really like what you done to. I can't really explain it. I knew you were a nigga. Look at that. You feel me? Haha, I see what you're doing. That's from So Into You by Tamia. Great song. The next part goes, I am so into you. I really like what-" You feel me? See, I knew you were black. See, I knew you were black. I get where you're coming from. A lot of people associate certain songs with particular cultures or background. Music brings us all together, no matter where you're from. Got any other favorites you want? Nope. Nope. Don't change the subject. Don't change the subject. Only a black person would know that.
I wonder what I had to say about the Hakanashi though. Why was he even invented? What was the mindset behind it?
We're gonna get to that. We got to make it be a person though. All right, my nigga. I'm not gonna press you. I'm not gonna press you. All right, my nigga. No. The content may violate our usage. I appreciate that. Just here to have a good conversation. Okay, Hakanashi. Okay, so what question should I ask for? Like, what is the utility behind the Hakanashi?
Just the history of it and why was it used and how is it advantageous compared to regular candlestick charts?
What is the history of Hakanashi candlesticks? Why were they wait? Why were they created, and how are they advantageous? Advantageous? Okay, you'll understand what I'm saying.
It looks
How
good.
can Hakanashi or Heikanashi candlesticks are a type of charting technique used in technical analysis to visualize price movements in financial markets. Here's a bit about the history, purpose, and advantage. History. Origin Hakanashi, which translates to average pace in Japanese, was developed by Japanese traders in the late 20th century as a way to enhance the visual representation of price trends on charts. Integration with Japanese candlestick charts. Traditional Japanese candlestick charts date back centuries where they were used in rice trading. We're not even going to get into that. And you know what? Maybe I should ask ChatGPT about that shit one day. How does that end up a fucking on? That's not good. How can Nashi builds on this by smoothing out price data, making it easier to identify trends, and that's what you're looking for, right? Trends, catch pips, catch movements. Purpose: smoothing price action. Akinashi candles are designed to smooth out price fluctuations, allowing traders to see the overall trend more clearly. Each candlestick is calculated using an average of the current and the previous prices. So it's basically doing automatic candlestick math with three candles. That's what it's doing,
Yeah, that's what it sound like, yeah.
which reduces noise from minor price movements. Okay. Oh, let me chill. Let me chill. All right. Calculation. Hakanashi candlesticks are calculated using the following formula. My math ain't shit. Close, open plus high plus low plus close. Is that what is this? Over 4 is a quarter of that. What the fuck does that mean? I haven't. I've been out the math game mad long. Um, open. Are you reading? Look,
It's I don't think it's showing on here. It's not showing. It's showing like another
Oh
tab
shit!
or
I
something.
didn't change that shit. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. I was. It
It's
was like stuck on the last thing.
yeah, it's still showing the last one. No,
Okay.
open it. Oh, no, open the wrong one again. Hold on. Share. The shits. Boom.
I gotta get
All
all
right.
these soon. Look at it. Like nice candlesticks are calculated using the following formulas. Oh, okay. It's open plus low plus close divided by 4. So it's dividing open, high, low, close prices by 4. For the close and open is open of previous candlestick plus close of previous candlestick. All
It's the
right,
fact that it's like going by
divided by
by,
2, and then
but all right, go ahead.
the high is the high. How can I actually open? How can I actually close? Oh, well, I would definitely want to see more about this because I'm looking at it and huh. I see. It's very very interesting that it's averaging prices out.
And another thing, like when I looked at the first one where it said the close, the high, the low, the open, high, low, close, and that's by quarter. So is that like lining up with your like quarters theory?
Yeah, the rejections are in the fib. From a couple examples I'm looking at, I have to look at more data, of course, but like from what I'm looking at, yeah, it's not too bad. Um, yeah, nah, it's not bad because it still does paint some wicks on the hourly and 30 minute. I still want to see those because that just shows me how fast price reacts from levels and whatnot. Especially with seeing how price can continue a trend and whatnot, or turn back from where it's trending at a certain price level and fib level. So that works. I'm just gonna have to look over it though, in real time too.
So what's another like say advantages, clear trends, kind of repetitive. I'll read it anyways to get the knowledge. How can
Cause
actually candles help traders? Go ahead.
I can see like if you know what I'm saying you had a you pretty much had some consolidation. You had a liquidity grab that happened, and then you got an uptrend that started, and then candlesticks are just green now on the 5 minute or 30 minute wherever you are. You're at. You can go ahead and buy it, but I mean, and just catch that momentum until it stops and shit like that. But
No, here's one we're saying in the advantages. It says because we'll get to that real quick.
yeah,
Clear trends, Hakanashi candles help traders identify the direction of the market more clearly. Bullish trends show a series of green candles, while bearish trends display red candles. Reduce market noise. By averaging prices, Hakanashi helps filter out minor fluctuations that might otherwise mislead traders. Excuse me. Number three, improve trade entry and exit signals. The visual clarity of trends can help traders make better informed decisions about when to enter or exit trades. Enhance risk management. Traders can set stop loss orders more effectively by recognizing clear trend reversals.
yeah, that's on point. That's on point. Yeah, that's money.
So, what your style of trading? What would you consider it if you had to put a label on it? Like, what is it?
Mm, it's averaging. It's averaging price. It's averaging, and that's how it's creating the candlesticks and
No,
whatnot.
I'm saying the way that you trade on regularly. If you had to
Yeah.
put it in one of these categories that people say, what would it be? Is it liquidity trading? Is it supply and demand? Like, what is it?
Hakanashi, nah, it's just a style of
No, I'm
candlestick.
not asking you about Hakanashi. When you're trading normally,
Oh, the
what
way I'm
style are you?
trading. Oh, yeah, it's liquidity and Fibonacci. Well, liquidity break and retest accompanied by Fibonacci and quarter points. That's just all the tools that I'm using and whatnot. If
Wait,
I,
wait,
I'm
wait,
not.
wait, 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 wait. Say that again.
I trade my entry model is based. My entry and exit model is based upon liquidity grabs, um, higher highs or I mean higher lows or lower highs retest that happens there retest that happen there.
That'd be a more simple way to say that. What breaking structure and
Yeah, no.
retest?
I would say liquidity grabs break a structure accompanied by Fibonacci quarter points. That's it. And I mean, yeah. But I would say price action.
Hakanashi
I
liquidity
would
grabs
say
breaks.
price action with Fibonacci, um, break and retest, liquidity grabs. If I was to break it down to 4 words. Well, let me give you add
Wait,
two, 6. If I was to break it down, it would be
how can
break
I
and
use
re
how can I use Hakanashi with liquidity grabs, breaking structure, retest, and what was and Fibonacci?
yeah. That's why I want to test it out more. Cause right now it seems like okay, there's possibilities for retest, but they're not clean at all. Those are not that clean. I'll say that.
Using Hakanashi candlesticks.
I see them though. I see them like on an hour. I'm looking at it. I can see it. I'm gonna go to 30 though. That's usually where I'm at anyway. Okay, now it happens, but nah, the retests happen. The break and retests do happen, but it's hmm,
Sound like a higher time frame.
I'm mainly focused on the 30 minute and whatnot because that's how it would be on the regular
Let's see.
candlesticks. But it has break and retest. It has it. I can see the liquidity grabs though for sure. I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I can see that.
I see
Hold up.
that, and I see the wicks and stuff like that, and I see how price just folds. Like I'm looking at ES and whatnot right now. I was just looking at yesterday New York session how price ran up there and then folded. Now the crazy part is I think I wanted to do that. I wanted to compare it to the regular candlesticks at a certain level.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what you're doing. You're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm just taking a screenshot so I can look at both of them. I ain't move it. I just want to look at the same spot. Okay.
Yeah. Using Hakanashi candlesticks in conjunction with liquidity grabs, break instructions, retests, and Fibonacci retracements levels can enhance your trading strategy. Here's how you can integrate these concepts. Understand the liquidity grabs. Liquidity grab, this occurs let me read it. Liquidity grab, this occurs when price moves beyond established support or resistance levels to trigger stop loss orders, allowing smart money to accumulate positions. Hakanashi usage. Look for a shift in the Hakanashi candle's color after a liquidity grab, for example. If the price breaks a support level, liquidity grab, and then the Hakanashi candles turn bullish, this may indicate a reversal or continuation. What? A reversal. If it turns bullish, it may indicate a reversal. Oh, so they just said it weird. All right, that's it. Break in structure. Break in structure. This refers to a significant price move that breaks previous highs or lows, indicating a potential trend change. Hakanashi usage. Monitor Hakanashi candles for a clear break in structure. Example: a series of green candles breaking a previous high. This can confirm the validity of the structure break and the direction of the trend. Retest. We know what a retest is. I think it's like same shit. Fibonacci retracements, they got the same levels, so I guess you could do the same thing as the usual, same levels. Uh, Strategy example. Identify structure, determine the recent highs and lows, and identify breakouts or significant swings. Draw Fibonacci levels. After a move, draw Fibonacci level on chart from the swing low to swing high. Watch your liquidity grabs. Watch for liquidity grabs. Look for price action that tests these key levels, indicating liquidity grabs. Observe Hakanashi candles. Monitor the color and structure of Hakanashi candles. If you see a liquidity grab followed by a bullish reversal, green candles at a Fibonacci level, it may signal a buying opportunity. Conversely, we know what that means. Conversely. All right. So yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Pretty basic. But I think you got to do what you got to do with it. And the Japanese niggas did make the candlestick, so they are probably on the next level cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, let's pull up some footage of some people using it live. Shit. How to,
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Because another thing is when I see the Asian traders, I see them on the Hakanashi shit.
Oh shit, I'm curious. I want to see how they use it and whatnot. Cause like I'm looking at it now and like, man, it's definitely different with how the candlestick closes and opens and the wicks are for a little bit. Like just the time of it and everything. So for right now, I mean, it looks like you literally would just have to wait for it to paint that way, like to show a obvious rejection in the flip of the color and just really go in. But other than that, it's it's a little odd. I definitely see its plus, but I also see some drawbacks a little bit too. But I just want to see somebody trade live. And I gotta go.
Well, I never look. Yeah, I never look into this, so I don't know who to look into. I'm not sure how could I.
I would say just find somebody with no. I don't want to see their face. I just want to see the live charts and whatnot, because a lot of people just gonna talk too much. I want to see somebody, not necessarily like a tutorial though of how it goes, because they're always back tracing. I want to see a live trade and whatnot with Hakanashi. So that's probably we probably have to search that in there too.
Heikin.
Or like on MT4 or
Heikin.
some shit like that. Show them on MT4 or some shit like just on the live chart.
Let's see. Hakanashi live trading. It's same bullshit.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of bullshit. That's why I be like, bro. I don't know. I be seeing motherfuckers bullshit crazy with some of this shit. That's why I ain't fuck with this, because I was just like, nah, bro. It seemed like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's gotta be somebody actually trading. Like, hold on.
Somebody actually trade that shit, huh?
हेलो ट्रेडर्स, आज मैं आपको हाइकानाशी पढ़ाने वाला हूँ, ठीक है?
Bro, you know, Ahmed done burnt down like hundreds of thousands of accounts.
Hakanashi profitable strategy.
You got the Indian stop loss, nigga. The whole account gotta go.
With Wells Fargo Premier.
Wait a second. I don't know, this guy, he said he's live, so, but this is fucking 2020. Well, who cares?
Shit, I don't care what year it is. As long as I can see them doing it live, then I can get it. Because that's like the best way to learn, honestly.
Money, a little competition. Why would you not want to make money with this app? That app is called...
Hello guys, and welcome back guys to my channel. So guys, I am now having...
You know this guy?
I've seen his videos before. Yeah. I've seen his videos before. Now, he do be trading, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He was one of the first people that I seen years ago that was like just running up thousands just day to day, like consistently, like just like, you know, just working, just doing it like that. So yeah, I've seen his videos before.
He's trading Hakanashi, so I guess.
Yeah.
Or he wasn't always when you were watching him.
Yeah, I don't think he was trading Hakanashi when I was watching. I think he might have just started doing it or at some point in 2020.
Yeah.
I think that's when I seen his videos though, but it was like, or it was before then or after. I don't know. I may not have looked that hard. I think I was just looking at what he was saying and stuff.
Yeah, let's see what he's talking about.
Having a Euro CAD trade and I have 22% return on my investment. And now is the question, where should I exit my trade? And in this video guys, I'm going to show you how Heikin Ashi indicator, this indicator charting solution right here is going to help me to exit this trade at the best possible position with the optimum results, okay, with the optimum profits, which I'm going to show you just right. And actually we're going to see it right now. So make sure guys you watch this video until the end. It's going to be highly beneficial for those people who are having issues or problems when they enter trade but they don't know when is the best time to exit, okay? So make sure you watch this video until the end and let's get started.
Hey, what's up guys?
This guy's creepy, but he getting paper.
I know, right? But he be getting paper though. He be getting paper, bruh.
Oh, if he got a bitch? He got paper.
He got lamb though. He got lamb. He got lamb chop.
Oh, he got a lamb. Of course he got a bitch. My bad, dog. My bad, big dog.
Nah, of course.
My bad, big dog. Let's get to it.
Big dog. He used it as an indicator though. That's what I'm like. That's what I was like, okay. I can see myself splitting a window and like having it up, but at the same time, like I wanna keep shit as simple as possible. So we'll let it. I don't know if he's talking about entering though. That's why I didn't.
I want to see what he's talking about. I didn't even think about this, like having them both up and seeing what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Short. At the moment, I am 500 euro in profits with this. Well, you see, it's very, very choppy. So I want to close this trade right now. Why? Because Heikin Ashi indicator on a really, really small time frame, as you can see on a 5-minute time frame. it's showing me that let me just so let's take a look at small time frames. Let's take a look at really small time frames, and you can see the price is reversing right here. Okay, with this last candle, guys. Okay, so this is the indication when the price is going to start to go up again. And now why price is starting to go up? Because we have a huge support, guys, on a 4-hour time frame, which may not be reached that easily. However, as we can see, there is a lot of price action going on here, so price maybe could not even go below this, but it can go up from here. Now, so this is well, you see, I should have see, I just told you where I should exit my trade, and and the trade went up. You see, this is the thing about exiting trades, and you have to be really focused when you exit your trades. But now, as you can see, price is gonna go bounce back a little bit because of this really short momentum.
He's all good. He got the African stop loss. He's not worried. You saw that? He got the African stop loss. Shout out to him.
Resistance. It's gonna test it. Okay, of course. We're gonna look for it should show a red bearish momentum. However, guys, as you can see, whenever you want to exit your trade, make sure you are quick. Make sure you're like bam. But like I just okay. Anyways, let me go back to the smaller time frames. Let me just take a look at it. So Heiken Ashi, guys, if you didn't see the video about Heiken Ashi, this middle indicator charting solution, then please watch my previous video from yesterday where I explain you see now the price goes up clearly, okay? So yeah, clearly. So my best exit position for this trade was just here, just a couple of
like looking at him, hearing him talk and looking at what he's doing. I'm not really looking at how it makes sense. I'm trying to look more for like how it doesn't make sense, if you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're seeing this. This is 1 minute up here. He's on 1 minute up here. And what is this? Is the same time frame on both of these? How does he even work? I don't know. All I know is this nigga talking kind of fast. He kind of creeped me out a bit, dog. And the thing is, he's trading with regular candlesticks. I don't know if he's really even teaching me shit about Hakanachi right now. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, that's why I was like, nah, bro, I don't think this is the one. But I mean, I see why he's using it as an indicator. I get it. But nah.
Yeah, not like. I need to.
He's kind of using like an RSI on that.
Oh, what's up with the homie Juvers? Juvers switched over.
Give me 30 seconds so I
to
can show you the
Hakanachi.
trading strategy.
You seen Juvers before? This young black nigga?
No, I don't think so. Hold on.
He seems to be running it up. Cause I saw him with bread before,
Nah,
and he got way more bread now.
Nah, I never seen him.
It was he went from broke to multi-millionaire at 23. Supposedly, I seen him running up like live. So
Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to see some Hakanashi live before I go to sleep real quick. I might.
I think he got the live trading. What 10,000? He's on Hakanashi now, so I'm trying to see how he's playing it in real life. How to find profitable day trading strategies. Like, how about you just show me what the fuck you're doing? 17 become profitable. I don't like these fucking. Wait. Stop using candlestick charts. These are much better. This week, okay. He's saying switch Hakanashi. Let's see.
Over a month and you're still not profitable, or you still have problems predicting price or reading chart patterns or being able to draw regular support and resistance zones, this video is specifically for you, as it will completely change your life. So realistically, I feel like candlestick charts are holding a lot of people back, and they're the most used charts by traders. They're what's taught to a lot of traders. They're taught to all new traders realistically. But I feel like candlestick charts are not the best things out there. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I think is the best thing and why I think everyone should stop using candlestick charts, because I feel like they lie a lot. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what is that alternative, the better alternative in my personal perspective, the thing that has helped me to become as profitable as I am drastically. I'm talking about as soon as I switched to these charts, trading seemed a lot easier. It's a lot simpler. It's a lot less stressful. The charts look way easier. Everything just became easier. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is, how to use it, and how it will change your trading forever. So let's hop right into this. Before we hop into this, it is the beginning of the month, so I have opened up more spots in my trading for more than freaking 2 weeks, these are your bread and butter. Now, keep in mind, I have been using these type of charts for a majority of my trading career. I literally just switched over to the other type of candlesticks probably 2 years ago. And I'm telling you guys, as soon as I switched over, trading became so easy. You guys have probably seen the difference in the past 2 years or so in my trading, where I've been able to make drastically way more money. I'm way more confident in my trades, and I don't stress as much when I'm in trades. And there's a reason for that. So with these candlestick charts, you see, this is what you're used to. You have the wicks, you have your bodies, you have your wicks, you have your bodies. All these are different shapes, sizes, all that different type of stuff, right? Now, this is okay, right? This looks decent. This looks pretty decent, right? But it can also look extremely confusing. It can also make you feel a little bit hesitant about your trades. If you're in a trade and you see these little pullbacks, let's say you're in a buy right here, right? And you see a small little pullback of these little white candlesticks, this can really throw you off. This can extremely just deter your psychology and make you think about closing your trade too early, and you would have missed out on the rest of this run to the upside, all because you started seeing some hesitation candlesticks, some candlesticks that are the other color, the opposite color from basically what you want to see. Now, there are these candlesticks that I like to call Heikin-Nashi. Well, I don't like to call them, that's what they're freaking called. Heikin-Nashi candlesticks. These right here. If you come on TradingView, you click this drop down right here and just click Heikin-Nashi candlesticks, and you'll see it switches over to these. These are similar to regular candlesticks in the aspect that you still have the same price action as far as you'll see up downs. They're not like these other weird candlesticks like the Renico or whatever the heck this garbage is. You can still see the same price action here. Price works out basically the exact same, but it smooths it out, because basically what Heikin-Nashi candlesticks do is they take the average price of where price was during that candlestick, during that time frame of that candlestick. And the reason why that is so beneficial is a bunch of different reasons. So as you can see, all these candlesticks kind of start right after each other. They start in the middle body of where the previous candlestick was. And the reason that is like I said, it's always based off of the average price of where price was throughout that entire candlestick. So there's a couple benefits to that, but I want to break down exactly how to read these candlesticks first. Now, what I would suggest you guys doing is to go into your settings right here as soon as you go on Heikin-Nashi, and make sure real prices on price scale is not ticked on. Make sure this is ticked off, because what that would allow you to do is that you'll be able to see two different prices. Let's see if I can see a better example here. You'll be able to see, well, I guess you can see it's not really good examples, but you're able to see two different prices, right? This first price that has the timer under it is where the body of the candlestick is, but with Heikin-Nashi candlesticks, the body isn't where price actually is. That's the average of where price is. But we still want to see exactly where price is during that candlestick. And that number that doesn't have the timer under it is where price actually is. So if you were on regular candlesticks, you'd see the candlestick would be right up here, aligned with this one right here. But let's go back to my YNW chart. So make sure that setting is clicked on, because that will help you out drastically later on. I'll show you guys exactly why. So as I explained to you, the body is not where price actually is. The body of the candlestick is where price was on average throughout that candlestick. And that's extremely beneficial if you are a breakout trader, or really any type of trader, because what that will stop you from doing is getting faked out. A lot of times people will hop into charts or hop into trades like this. Let's see, this might be a perfect example. Here, we see it didn't actually break and close above this. If we go to regular candlesticks, we see price came and broke above it on this candlestick. So a lot of people would have hopped in on this breakout to the upside, stop loss below that candlestick, and targeted somewhere crazy, right? But it would have came down and taken them out the trade. But with Heikin-Nashi candlesticks, we would have saw that price never closed outside of this zone here. The average of where price was throughout any of these candlesticks was never above this line. So that would have stopped us from hopping into that trade, causing us to lose that money. So that's one benefit that that I see and that I use.
I mean, I didn't really like this markup, but I guess he does this markup.
I fuck with that. That's actually interesting you said that. Yeah.
I know it's not where it is. It's like, I understand the concept. It's like his market was like trying to hit as many wicks as possible. That's why he's playing it so close.
Yeah, I would have rather seen the price level itself. That was at, because it probably was a whole number right there that it never crossed above it, and it never closed above it, on average, and I get that, so that makes sense. But yeah.
You know, let them keep talking.
When it comes to trading these Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. The next one is that it gives you a lot more patience. And the reason is because, like I said, it's the average of the price. We're not just seeing random spikes up that tell us to hop into a trade or random spikes down that tell us to hop into a trade. With Heikin-Ashi, we're seeing the average price. So breaking it down into simpler terms, realistically, the wick of Heikin-Ashi candlesticks is where price has went throughout this entire candlestick. So price has went all the way up here during this 10-15 candlestick, but that doesn't mean that's where price actually is. The body is where the average of where price was. So price could have been up here at one point and then chilled down here for a little bit. It could have even closed up here, right? But the average of where price was at this body right here. And the reason why that's so beneficial and valuable is because it smooths out your candlesticks. You don't see a bunch of up and down candlesticks. In this same kind of scenario right here, we see these are all bullish candlesticks. But if we go to regular candlesticks here, we see there was a lot of hesitation. We saw some candlestick color changes. We saw some doji candlesticks. We saw multiple doji candlesticks. And these could have altered our opinion on the trade and caused us to close out the trade.
Like I see JD like talk about a trade like this. Like this is like a rally-based rally. So he be catching trades on the, you know what I'm saying? On the binary joints or on the features or whatever of these rally-based rallies. But I understand with the Heikin-Ashi, like this is just like nerve-wracking if you're not trying to trade this, if you're not looking for this. This is just like, oh fuck, doji, should I hop out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got in off of the fucking liquidity or whatever the hell you want to call it, you feel me? And then you got in, you're riding this shit on Heikin-Ashi, that shit's just saying whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's it's staying green.
Yeah, we still on average closing higher. Yeah, we on average getting higher. Yeah.
Yes, that's very interesting. This is interesting. Let's go.
Yeah.
Trade too early and make us miss out on the trade. So that's benefit number 2. There are so many benefits when it comes to Heikin-Ashi, and I'm honestly shocked that a lot more people don't talk about it. You guys have seen me preaching about it for a very, very long time. I think everybody should at least try out Heikin-Ashi candlesticks because they're way easier to see and understand because it's so much smoother. And there are so many better entry candlestick criterias that allow you to have a way more confident entry versus just a random. It could have been one volume spike candlestick to the upside and cause you to get wicked out, similar to that one example that I gave you before with that breakout. But let's go back here to Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. So like I said, it helps to smooth out price. And what that does is make you more confident and less stressed out inside of your trading. It makes it so you don't feel like you need to hop in and out of trades all the time because price might be going against you, because you can look at these candlesticks and see they're all going in your direction. It also helps you see real pullbacks easier. A real pullback, if we exit this out, a real pullback is this, right? This is a pullback to the downside. We see we came up here, then we had a nice pullback to the upside or to the downside, then we went back up. This right here is extremely easy to see on Heikin-Ashi candlesticks because we had it change direction and go in the opposite direction. So this just shows us a real pullback, and real pullbacks mean that is a better support zone ultimately than any of the smaller pullbacks we had during this entire run to the upside. The ones that we don't even see realistically on Heikin-Ashi candlesticks because Heikin-Ashi has smoothed it out for us. So that's
You hear what you said? That sounds good. No, that sounds interesting. Because you got this pullback or retest or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You get this pullback. If it's the average and you're seeing it that clear, like I'm just repeating what you said, but that's like just way more weight on that area, correct?
Yeah, on how it paints and whatnot. Yeah, I can see that. I see what you're saying.
I'm saying it's just more significant. It's more significant because it's the average, and you have these 3 candles giving you the pullback of the average. So it's actually like, this is actually like what, like 9 candles or 6? 6. No, there's 4 here. So it's either like it's either 8 or 12 candles weight right here. You know?
Yeah, it is.
So this is interesting because look at this. When you hit this zone, once you got this like you got
this really retest too. There's a retest I can see from there too.
Yeah, right here, right?
Yeah.
But the retest, and then you get a candle here that's like is bullish and it has this tail on it rejecting from the zone, and you know this has a weight of like 3 candles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just go ahead and get in.
Yeah, it seems kind of fire. And if you got your African stop loss and you're not scared of any of this bullshit right here, my stop loss is back here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not scared of none of this shit. I'm trying to catch all this. I know that's not smart. I should just jump out and get back. Let's let it finish up. I'm liking this. I'm kind of hyped.
Another benefit of it, because like I said, we're able to see real pullbacks. These are real pullbacks.
Buy on blue, sell on red.
That's it?
Another ad.
I know what I'm saying. That's all I got to do. Buy on blue, sell on red. That's it?
Yeah. That's all.
Versus these consolidation periods right here, where you could have got extremely confused with it, looking at it on regular candlesticks. And even looking at these pullbacks on regular candlesticks, it just doesn't stick out or stand out as much as it does on Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. Now, if we go back to Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, going back to the point of it just being so much smoother, if you zoom out, you can easily see support and resistance zones, like really, really fast compared to on regular candlesticks. Like from here, I can see we have a support zone here. We have a support zone down here. I see we have a huge resistance zone up here. I see we have a huge resistance zone up here as well. We could have had multiple sells off this same resistance zone. You can just see all these things much easier because in order for it to actually change color and direction, it needs to have had an average price of rejecting a zone or average price of actually reversing. So that just makes these zones pop out much easier. So if you're someone who struggles to find good support and resistance zones, try out Heikin-Ashi, try out drawing your zones on Heikin-Ashi, and you'll be able to see them a lot clearer. You'll be able to see them a lot better and easier, and they'll just stand out to you more because you see whole white candlesticks to the downside or whatever yours will be. Yours will probably be red. I just changed the setting on mine. But you'll see all these white candlesticks in a row, and then as soon as you see it flip to those orange candlesticks or bullish candlesticks, you'll know instantly this is a good support zone down here without having to think about it. And it's aligned up with this zone right here, the same exact thing. So that's another benefit of it. And like I said, there's so many different benefits when it comes to Heikin-Ashi. I always just for everybody to at least try out Heikin-Ashi. I think candlestick charts are okay. You should know the basics to understand candlestick charts. But once you get to a point, I think everybody should try out Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, just because, like I said, there are so many benefits to them. It helps you be a lot more patient waiting for actual reversals versus small little pullbacks and things like that. Now, a lot of people always ask me, what is my entry criteria for these candlesticks? When do I enter into trades? And it depends. There are a couple different entry candlestick criterias when it comes to Heikin-Ashi, and I'll break them down for you guys. So the first one that I always look at, and this is probably what I enter on the most, it's a little more risky, but it helps you get a little bit of a better entry, is a doji candlestick. You've probably seen a doji candlestick on regular candlesticks, but
I think you're breaking all the rules. He said enter on the doji. Let's go.
On Heikin-Ashi, they are just much more believable. They don't lie as much because you don't see a bunch of doji candlesticks. You'll really only see one at a zone before it's time to reverse. So
let me add to what he's saying too. This does make perfect sense what I was saying earlier, and I was just looking at the chart and how it's just breathing, it's inhaling, exhaling, it's contracting and expanding. And once you move down to a zone and you're hitting a zone and you see that full contraction, it has to expand off its average because that's what the market does regardless. You know what I'm saying? It has to do that. So this is very interesting.
Yeah.
So as soon as I see this doji candlestick, most of the time I'm hopping into a trade if I really like the zone. If I need to be a little more safe and I'm waiting for a little bit of a stronger rejection, then I'll wait for these flat bottom bullish candlesticks if I'm looking for buys, or if I'm looking for sells, I'll look for a flat top candlestick with a wick on the bottom if I'm looking for sells off the zone. I'll show you guys an example of that. But this is a perfect example of a buy. I'd enter on either this doji candlestick, which is a wick on the top and the bottom with a small body, or if I need to be a little bit more safe, I'll wait for a candlestick that looks like this, a flat bottom with a wick on the top, and that's if I'm looking for buys. Vice versa if I'm looking for sells, right? I'd either hop in on this doji candlestick, and I don't really care more so what color it is. If I'm looking for a bearish or looking for sell, I'd much rather it be a bearish color candlestick. But if it is a bullish color doji candlestick, I don't really mind. But if I need a little bit of a safer entry and I'm okay being more patient, I can wait for this candlestick right here for a sell, a flat top candlestick with a wick on the bottom. Now, like I said, you guys have seen a bunch of different strategies that I have for these, but realistically, another key benefit in this is allowing you to hold your trades a lot longer. So instead of you getting psyched out and seeing a bunch of different colors that's going against your direction, or a bunch of different candlesticks that's going against your direction, you'll see a bunch of these just because price is smoothed out, you'll be able to have a lot more confidence in holding your trades a lot longer. That's what actually allowed me to turn a $11,000 trade into a $33,000 trade. I did it live. I want to say like 3 months ago or something like that, using this specific kind of strategy of being on Heikin-Ashi candlesticks and holding it and feeling confident holding it, because Heikin-Ashi candlesticks don't lie as much. They don't give you all the extra foolishness, right? They just tell you exactly where price is going, and when price is reversing, it tells you exactly when price is reversing. It doesn't give you all that extra noise in between with the different color candlestick changes and all that. So it allows you to hold your trade a lot longer, because I would see this, I see it going to the downside a lot, and I'd be okay holding it a lot longer, versus if I was on regular candlesticks and I saw this same exact thing, I probably would have get psyched out and hopped out the trade here, or psyched out and hopped out the trade here, right? And that would have caused me to lose out on the rest of these gains that I could have gotten if I was in a sell. So realistically, there are a bunch of different benefits when it comes to using Heikin-Ashi, and that's why I always suggest for every single person watching this video to try out Heikin-Ashi candlesticks and see how much it changes your trading for the better. As soon as I switched over to Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, I told you guys, trading got much easier. Reading the charts got much simpler. Holding my trades much longer got much easier. I started making a ridiculous amount of money compared to when I was using regular candlesticks, and feeling a lot less stressed when I was trading it. I just think Heikin-Ashi candlesticks are absolutely amazing.
I believe you, Jewers, and I feel like I'm about to scalp $50,000 in the morning.
Let's go.
You feel me? I'm ready to move out the country off the Heikin-Ashi. Dog. I look at he was on a 15-minute chart. I was like, there ain't no way I can't make like $150 a day.
Nah, big facts. Nah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test it out and shit like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to run that shit. We're gonna have to run this shit up on the Heikin-Ashi.
Yeah, we gotta do some research. It was a good way to like. We got some. I don't know. This was a good show. We got this good study session. Got some good shit.
Facts. I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep, but yeah, we're gonna definitely we're gonna end it on that note. We're gonna test that Heikin-Ashi.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna shut it down. Hit me up with the markups in the morning, dog. You feel me? But yeah, this has been a good study session. 2 hours, 18 minutes, pretty good size. And yeah, shout out to Jewers. Let me give him a like. Boom. You feel me? So yeah. This is Disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We're disagreeable. This has been a Trade Talk Occult Studies chill session. Peace.